everyone, thank you so much for visiting my channel. I'm so excited for you to practice with me today. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button just so you can practice with me weekly. So today's class will be focused on shoulder stability and mobility. So let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose. So toes to touch, our knees about hips width distance or further apart, just depending what's comfortable for you today. Allow your belly to fall through, arms reach out in front of you. Just taking a moment here to kind of settle in. Arriving at the practice today. Maybe noticing how you're feeling coming to the mat today. Maybe seeing if there's something that you can let go of. We'll take a few breaths here together. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale out the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale out the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. And this time, long audible exhale out the mouth. Sigh it all out. Go ahead, find the natural rhythm of your breath. Inhaling and exhaling out your nose. And then let's go ahead, find ourselves creeping our hands forward, moving into a puppy pose. So in a puppy pose, we're going to be on our knees, hips stacked over our knees. Our arms are reached out as if we're like in that child's pose, but a little bit more lifted. I do want you to try to be on your fingertips if you can, so tenting your hands and allowing your chest to fall through. Taking a moment here to maybe bounce a little bit. Getting into our shoulders a little bit here. And then we're going to be moving through a passive puppy pose into an active puppy pose. So just to show a quick example here, a passive puppy pose, we're allowing our chest to fall through, allowing gravity to do the work, allowing ourselves to be heavy. In an active puppy pose, we're going to push our fingertips down into the ground. We're going to lift our chest up. We're going to bring our ribs down, engaging the core. So we're kind of in this upright, or not upright, or more lifted position here, engaging that front body. So inhale, we're going to allow our chest to fall through, passive puppy pose. Exhale, move into an active puppy pose. Draw the front ribs down, engage the core, push the fingertips down. You should feel the work in the shoulders here. Inhale, drop the belly down, passive puppy pose. Exhale, active puppy pose. Two more like that. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, active puppy pose. Inhale, drop the belly down. And exhale, active puppy pose. Beautiful. Go ahead, plant your hands down. Maybe find a little bit of a puppy pose here. Passive one. Sway side to side. Your fingertips can relax. Then slowly rise on up, just so you can walk your hands back. And sit onto your toes. So tuck the toes, sit onto your heels. Rising on up, toes pose. If this is a pose that you're not used to doing, your feet are probably going to be talking to you, but we won't be here for long. So try to stick with it as best as you can here. We're just doing a few cat-cows in an upright position. Go ahead, take your hands, interlace your fingers, bring it towards heart. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to flip the palms out, push the palms forward, and then round into the spine. So we're into this cat-like position here. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale, round down, push the palms forward. Inhale, reach the palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round forward, push the palms forward, round into that spine. Inhale, reach the palms up. Reach up towards the ceiling. Pull your shoulders back a little bit more if you can. Exhale, round down. Push your palms forward. Inhale, reach on up. And now this time, I want you to start to release your hands. Bring your elbows down, cactusing the arms as if it's like a cold pose. Sorry about that. Pulling down towards the hip, feeling the shoulders down the back body. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. One more like that. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. And release. Go ahead, tap the tops of your feet if that was a lot. But congratulations, you made it through. Go ahead, swing your arms a little bit here. Your shoulders should start to feel a little bit warmed up now. And then we can get started into our flow. So let's go ahead, find ourselves into a tabletop position. And then tuck our toes, push our hips back and up into space, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift your toes, bend your knees. On your next exhale, we're gonna roll ourselves into a side plank on our right side. So we're gonna drop our heels over towards the right side. Feet are stacked in front of each other, planting into the right hand, and your left arm can reach up towards the ceiling. I want you to notice, are you engaging your glute in your side plank? Push the ground away, lift up from your hip, reach on up here, holding it. On your next inhale, we're gonna bring our left knee into our chest. And then we're gonna step our left foot towards the top of the mat, dropping our right knee down, reaching our arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Reaching up here. Contain the front ribs, engage the core. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna cactus the arms, feeling our shoulder blades on our back body. Inhale, reach our arms up. As you exhale, we're gonna plant our hands down on the ground, push our hips up and back into a modified pyramid pose. In this modified pyramid pose, maybe think about lifting up the right heel just to help square our hips a little bit here, finding length in our spine. On your next inhale, we're gonna plant into the left hand. So our left hand's just outside of our left foot. Reach our right arm up towards the ceiling, finding a twist here. Playing with the balance, finding strength and stability where we can. Maybe think about pulling this right shoulder back to help open up the collarbones. Exhale, we're gonna bring our hands down back towards the ground, rising on up into a high lunge, high crescent lunge. Bending into that left knee, sinking the hips down low. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, we're gonna drop our right heel down, coming into our warrior two. Warrior two. Reach the arms out long. Left arm forward, right arm back, finding your stability here. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna bring our right hand down towards the ground, moving back into our side plank. You can stack the feet, you can on top of each other, you can stack one in front of the other. But again, thinking about squeeze the glutes, push the ground away, holding here. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, I'm going to bring the left hand down towards the ground, coming into our high plank, and then taking your vinyasa. If you would like an awakening vinyasa, we're taking a full push-up. Drop the knees, drop the elbows, inhale, pull yourself into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now the other side, come up high into your toes, bend your knees, inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna roll ourselves into side plank, this time on our left side. Drop your heels over towards the left side of the room. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Plant into the left hand, push your hips up, engage your glutes. Holding here for just a moment. Inhale, we're gonna bring our right knee into our chest and then plant it right at the top of the mat. Dropping our left leg down, left knee down, sorry. Inhale, reach our arms up and overhead, Anjaneyasana. Again, contain the ribs. Deep inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to pull our elbows down towards our side, cactusing the arms. Feel the movement of your shoulder blades on your back body. Inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, we're going to plant our hands in front of or to the sides of the right foot. Push your hips back and up into space, into modified pyramid pose. Again, maybe think about spiking up this left heel, allowing your right hip to pull back, left hip to pull forward to square. Lengthen the spine. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to plant into the right hand here. Reach our left arm up and over, finding triangle pose, a twist, and also playing with the stability here. I'm a little bit shaky here, so totally normal if you are too. On your next exhale, we're going to plant our hands down, bend into the right knee. Reach our arms up and overhead, high crescent lunge. Again, contain the front ribs here. Reach on up with the arms. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, we're going to drop the left heel down. Reach your arms for warrior two. My lefts and rights are a little bit hard sometimes, but thanks for keeping up with me here. Take a deep inhale. Find the reach, find the length. Sit your hips a little bit lower. As you exhale, we're going to plant our left hand down on the ground so we can stack our feet or stack our feet in front of each other for Vashisthasana, side plank on our left side. Push the ground away. Feel your left shoulder blade on your back body, holding it here. And then plant your right hand down and take your Vinyasa. Again, if you're taking an awakening Vinyasa, do a full push-up on your exhale. Drop your knees, drop your elbows, pull yourself forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, push your hips back and up into space. Downward facing dog. Let's go through that again with a little bit more movement, more rhythm. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move into side plank on our right side. Inhale, bend your left knee into your chest. Exhale, step your left foot towards the top of the mat. Drop your right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus the arms. Bring the elbows towards your hips. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, plant your hands down. Modify pyramid pose. Inhale, plant into your left hand. I'm going to reach the right arm up and twist open, thinking about opening on that right shoulder. Exhale, I'm going to plant the right hand back down, bend into the left knee. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, high lunge. Exhale, spike the right heel down, reach your arms out to your side, warrior two. Inhale, we're going to plant our right hand down on the ground. Swivel on over, side plank on our right side. Exhale, plant the left hand down and take your Vinyasa. Take it at the speed you'd like to, or feel free to skip it if you're like, I'm kind of tired. But wherever you are, we'll meet into a downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. As you exhale, we'll find ourselves into side plank on the left side. Inhale, reach your right knee in towards your chest. And as you exhale, we're going to step our right foot towards the top of the mat. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, elbows down towards your hips. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to frame our front right foot, push your hips back, straightening into both legs as best as you can, modify pyramid pose. Inhale, plant into the right hand, reach your left arm up, twisting into triangle pose. Exhale, plant your left hand down, bend to the right knee. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, spike the left heel down, reach your arms to the side, warrior two. Inhale, plant your left hand down on the ground, swivel over, side plank on the left side. Exhale, plant your hand down and take your vinyasa. Inhale, pulling yourself up to upward facing dog, maybe lingering here. Exhale, push your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. As you exhale, find ourselves into side plank on the right side. Inhale, bend your left knee in towards your chest. And as you exhale, step the left foot towards the top of the mat. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, pull your elbows down towards your hips, cactusing the arms. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, frame your front left foot, push your hips back and up, modified pyramid pose. Inhale, plant into the left hand, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, maybe finding a little bit more stability this time, noticing it. Exhale, place your right hand down towards the ground, bend into the left knee. Inhale, rise on up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, into warrior two. Inhale, plant the right hand down on the ground. Swivel on over into side plank on the right side. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Take your vinyasa. Finding your rhythm and movement, whatever flow feels good, or even just skipping the vinyasa. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. As you exhale, we're gonna find ourselves into Vashisthasana on the left side. Inhale, bend your right knee into your chest. And as you exhale, step the right foot towards the top of the mat. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, Anjaneyasana. And as you exhale, pull the elbows down. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, we're gonna place your fingertips down, push the hips back and up into space, modified pyramid pose. Inhale, plant it to the right hand, reach the left arm up overhead, a twist here. Exhale, place your left hand down, bend into the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Find the reach. And as you exhale, we're gonna spike the left heel down, reach the arms to the side. Warrior two. Sit the hips a little bit lower if you can. Inhale, we're gonna place our left hand down near the top of the mat, swivel over, side plank on our left side. And exhale, place the right hand down, finding high plank and moving through your vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll all meet here. Take a deep inhale and exhale out the mouth. And then wherever you are, let's slowly walk our hands towards our feet at the back of the mat. Setting ourselves up for a Padahastasana, hands to feet pose. So we're going to take our hands, slide them underneath our feet, palms facing up. Our toes are into the wrist creases. Feet can be about hips width distance if that's more comfortable for you. But from here, I want you to start pulling down. Elbows come out to the sides of the room. Feeling a nice stretch between the shoulder blades. Taking a moment here to catch your breath. Wherever you are, go ahead, release the hands. Walking your hands out towards the front of the mat, back into our downward facing dog. Inhale, come up into your toes, bend your knees. As you exhale, I want you to slowly roll yourself into a high plank. In this high plank, Maybe notice where you are. Are you engaging the core, engaging the glutes? Can you think about pulling your heels towards the back of the room as you reach the crown of your head towards the front of the room? Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly with control, we're gonna come on down to the mat in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, beautiful work. All right, setting ourselves up for oscillating cobra. Our hands are gonna be out at 10 and 2 on our fingertips. It can be at 11, 2, 10, 3, whatever's comfortable. On your next inhale, we're gonna roll ourselves up. Really want you to think about engaging the back body here, shoulder blades on the back body. Exhale, roll on down. Inhale, roll yourself up. Exhale, roll on down. Thinking less about the height. Inhale, come on up. More about squeezing that back body, engaging your hair. Exhale, come on down. Do a couple more at your own pace, at your own breath. Remembering to engage the tops of the feet into the ground. One more inhale, rise on up. Exhale, come back down. As we come back to the ground, I want you to reach your left arm out to a T. Your right hand's gonna be right in front of your chest. You can bring your right foot in towards your right glute, and then we're gonna roll on over onto our left side, maybe reaching the right toes behind us. Maybe it reaches the ground, maybe it doesn't. We're feeling a sensation, feeling a stretch in front of our left shoulder. You can kind of relax the head here if you would like to. If it's really intense, roll back more towards your front body so you can ease the pressure off of your front shoulder. And think about trying to breathe into the space, imagining you can breathe in there to help relax a little. Wherever you are, let's come back through center, rolling back onto our front body. This time our right arm is out to a T, left fingertips by our chest, and then we're just gonna roll on over towards our right side. Again, left toes can be behind us. You can use it as a kickstand. You can just kind of reach for the space behind you. Breathing into the space. And wherever you are, let's come back through center. Belly is on the ground. And then setting ourselves up for locust pose. From here, on your next inhale, we're gonna lift up our feet, lift up our arms, upper body. I want you to think about, again, shoulders on the back body, squeeze them together. Take your hands, put them into fists, and I want you to rotate your arms, reaching so you can squeeze a little bit more on those shoulders. Engage your glutes, holding here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful, beautiful work. Go ahead, set your hands up as if you would for plank pose. On your next exhale, push yourself up into plank pose. And then push your hips back and up into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, we're gonna step our right foot across and over our left side, moving into wild thing. Right toes are on the ground here. I like to kind of lower myself a little bit just to give me a little bit more space. And as I reach on up, push my hips up towards the ceiling, reach my right arm up and overhead, grounding into the left hand, feeling my left shoulder blade on my back body. Holding here. Inhale, we're gonna bring our right knee into our chest. Step it towards the top of the mat, rising on up into high lunge. Reaching the arms up here, inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna reach our left arm, keeping it up here. Reach our right arm back and behind us, trying to reach for the left heel. A little bit of a side stretch here. Inhale, reach your arms up, coming back up into high lunge. And as you exhale, we're gonna lean forward, reaching our left knee into our chest, a one-legged Tadasana or a stork pose. In our stork pose, we're gonna bring our left leg, cross it, and wrap it around our right. Our right arm is gonna reach under and wrap it around our left. Eagle pose. Inhale, reach your elbows up. Exhale, bring your elbows down towards your knees. Inhale, reach on up. Unravel the left leg. Pendulum, kick it back to its starting point. Inhale, reach your elbows up. High crescent lunge with eagle arms. And as you exhale, we're gonna unravel the arms. Frame our front right foot. Step back into high plank and take your vinyasa. All right, moving on to the other side. Inhale, reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. This time we're gonna wild thing. Step our left foot across and over our right side. Drop your hips a little bit if you would like to, and push your hips back up, reaching your left arm up and overhead. Ground into the right arm, right shoulder blade on the back body. Inhale, we're gonna bring that left knee into our chest. Step it towards the top of the mat. Rise on up, high lunge. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna keep the right arm where it is. Reach the left arm back and down behind us, reaching for that right heel. Inhale, we're gonna reach both of our arms up here. And as you exhale, we're gonna start leaning forward. Leaning so much that our right foot starts to become light, starts to drag on up into one-legged Tadasana, or stork pose. From here, we're gonna wrap our right leg across, around, bring our left arm under, wrap it around our right for eagle pose. Take a deep inhale, reach our elbows up. And as you exhale, we're gonna bring our elbows down towards our knees, crunching it in. Inhale, reach our elbows up. And as you exhale, unravel that right leg, reach it back behind you. Reach your elbows up on your inhale, high crescent lunge with that eagle arms. And as you exhale, unravel, frame your front left foot, step back into high plank, and take your vinyasa. Beautiful, beautiful work. Balance is tough on those eagle poses, but you're doing great. If you wobble, you wobble. I do it too. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. And exhale, we're gonna move into wild thing. Step your right foot behind you. Reach your hips up, reach your right arm up overhead. Inhale, we're gonna bring our right knee into our chest. Step the right foot towards the top of the mat. High lunge. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, keep the left arm where it is. We're gonna reach our right arm back and behind us for a little bit of a diagonal stretch. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Lean forward, bring your left knee into your chest. Wrap the left leg around your right. Bring your right arm underneath and wrap it around your left. Inhale, reach the elbows up. Exhale, bring the elbows down towards your knees. Inhale, reach the elbows up. Unravel the left leg. Reach it back behind you. Step into a high lunge, reaching the elbows up with your eagle arms. Exhale, place your hands down, high plank, and take your vinyasa. Finding your breath here, finding the movement. Inhale, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we're gonna cross it, step it behind us. Push the hips up, reach the left arm up and overhead. Inhale, bring the left knee into our chest. Step the left foot at the top of the mat. Rising on up, high crescent lunge. Inhale here. As you exhale, keep your right arm where it is. Reach the left arm behind you. Diagonal stretch. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, We're gonna lean forward so we can bring our right knee into our chest. Wrap the right leg across around your left leg. Bring your left arm underneath, wrap it around the right. Inhale, bring your elbows up. As you exhale, bring the elbows down towards your knees. Inhale, rise on up, unravel that right leg, kick it behind you, coming to a high lunge, reaching the elbows up. Exhale, unravel, step your left foot back, high plank, take your vinyasa, or if you would like to, go ahead, skip it. One more round here, you've got this. Inhale, reach the right leg up, step it across and over, wild thing. Reach the right arm up and overhead, push the left arm down, lifting up the hips. Inhale, bring the right knee into your chest and step the right foot towards the top of the mat. High crescent lunge. Reach the arms up. Inhale here. As you exhale, keep your left arm where it is. Reach the right arm back and behind you, reaching for the left heel. Inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, we'll meet at the top of the mat with your left knee into your chest. Wrap that left leg across and over your right leg. Reach your right arm underneath the left. Wrap it around for eagle arms. Inhale, reach your elbows up. And as you exhale, bring your elbows down. Crunch it in. Inhale, reach back up. Unravel that left leg. Kick it back behind you. Find yourself in a high crescent lunge. Eagle arms, elbows up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, we're going to frame the front right foot. Step back, high plank, and take your vinyasa. We're almost there. You've got this. Left leg reaches up, and on your exhale, step back, wild thing. Reach left arm up and overhead. Push into the right arm. Push the hips up into space. Inhale, bring your left knee into your chest. Step it towards the top of the mat. Finding ourselves into high lunge. Inhale here. As you exhale, keep your right hand where it is. Reach the left arm back behind you, reaching towards that right heel. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. We're going to find ourselves at the top of the mat. Right knee into chest. Right, wrap the right leg across your left. Ooh, wobbly there. Wrap the left arm underneath your right. Inhale, reach the elbows up. Exhale, knees come to elbows, elbows to knees. Inhale, rising up. I'm losing my balance. I've got this. You got this too. Kick the right leg back. High lunge. Reach the elbows up towards the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to unravel. Frame the front left foot. High plank. And take your vinyasa. Ooh, I was struggling a little bit there. But you know what? It's completely normal. It happens. Just laugh it off and move on. Find yourselves back in a downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. And audible exhale out the mouth. 2 more like that. Take a deep inhale. Audible exhale. Inhale. And audible exhale. Go ahead, drop your knees down towards the ground. Sit towards your heels. Your hands can be on your lap here. Just take a moment here to kind of settle a little bit. Maybe feeling your heartbeat in your chest. Acknowledging the work that you've done and all the wobbles you went through. Let's take a moment here to reintegrate ourselves. Dolphin pose, headstand, forearm stand, whatever is available in your practice, whatever is calling for you today. There's no need to do more or less than where you are. Just whatever feels good. So for me today, I'm going to be doing dolphin pose. So dolphin pose, our forearms are on the ground. We're going to push our hips back and up into space. Pushing our chest towards our thighs. If you're working on a headstand, forearm stand, remember to think about pushing through your shoulders. Finding the lift there. Wherever you are, holding it here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Slowly drop your knees down towards the ground. Finding ourselves in a tabletop position here. Finding a little nice stretch for our shoulders here. And our tabletop position, on your next inhale, I want you to ground into the left hand, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, we're going to thread the needle, bring our right arm underneath our left arm, reaching behind here. Our left hand can remain where it is, or if you want to reach your left arm in front towards the top of the mat, feel free to do so. Or if you want to do a half bind, reaching the left hand behind your back, grabbing towards your right thigh, you can certainly do so. Feeling a nice stretch in your shoulder. And wherever you are, we're going to bring our left hand back to where it was if it moved. On your next inhale, we're going to push into the left hand, reach our right arm up and overhead. And then plant the right hand back down. Same thing on the other side. On your next inhale, reach the left arm up and overhead. Gentle twist. As you exhale, we're going to thread the left arm underneath our right armpit. Bring our left shoulder down to the ground. Right hand can be where it is, or you can reach towards the top of the mat. Or if you would like to have a half bind, bring your right arm behind you, reaching towards your left thigh. Taking a moment here to settle in. Surrendering yourself. If you moved your right hand, let's go ahead and place it back to where it started. On your next inhale, we're going to reach our left arm up towards the ceiling, gentle twist. Exhale, place the left hand down towards the ground. From here, go ahead, find yourself into your Shavasana. No need to make it anything fancy, more or less. Just find yourself on your back. Find a moment here to take in what you've done through the practice today, finding where you can let go. This is where I will leave you today. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself, for putting in the effort, for laughing with me. I really hope that I can see you again soon. Thank you so much.